I am Aaron Enzer, owner and president of Ace Pyro. It is currently April 2026, and again, the fireworks industry is being harmed by shipping problems. When shipping is operating normally, a company named Shanghai Huyang International Logistics Company publishes a rate sheet about once a month and provides a list of destination for fireworks shipments. This rate sheet divides 1.3G and 1.4G rates as they are slightly different, and it shows which carriers are willing to offer rates to which destination cities, some of which are port cities and some of which are inland. The inland destinations require that once a container arrives to the United States, the container is placed on a train and it is moved to cities that are not on the ocean. And this is where the problem has been introduced. For a little background, there are 4 US-based Class 1 railroads that handle nearly all of the intermodal cargo in the United States. They are UP is Union Pacific, BNSF is Burlington Northern Santa Fe, NS is Norfolk Southern, and CSX is Chessie and Seaboard Railroad. UP and BNSF operate in the western United States. CSX and Norfolk Southern operate in the eastern United States. Long Beach is currently aligned with BNSF. That means that BNSF Railroad actually operates inside of the Long Beach Intermodal Facility, so containers can go directly from the ship onto the BNSF Railroad. Norfolk Southern and BNSF do not allow 1.3G shipments directly. Union Pacific and CSX do. So when a container comes into Long Beach, it usually needs to be put onto a truck rather than directly onto rail, driven several miles down the road to the Union Pacific facility, and then put onto a UP train. Norfolk Southern does allow steel wheel interchanges, so Union Pacific will take the intermodal containers of fireworks, they'll take them all the way to Chicago, and then they'll hand off the entire train to Norfolk Southern, which means that the Union Pacific crew gets out of the train, and then a Norfolk Southern crew connects to the train, and they carry the train further east. Part of the reason that Norfolk Southern and BNSF reject 1.3G loads is because there is code that requires increased security programs and route risk analysis that is part of the Code of Federal Regulations for any explosive shipments that is more than 5,000 pounds. However, this is not a requirement for intermodal transportation because intermodal imports are exempt from these requirements. We were very recently advised that BNSF will start to allow the 1.3G fireworks shipments to start again, which is great. Recently, steamship lines stopped accepting bookings with inland rail, but no one is able to find out why. Both the NFA and the APA have been working hard to resolve these issues. They have met in Washington with various regulators, they have met with railroad companies, and trying to figure out why we're not able to get our fireworks loads onto trains. The impact of all of this is that far more containers are getting delivered to locations much further from the importers. This is putting a lot more shipments on the highway, which is lowering safety, because now these explosives loads are being transported right next to other passengers and cars, rather than on railroads that tend to be in more isolated areas. To sum things up, this is again going to make it harder for the fireworks industry when we need the fireworks the most. We hope that this will resolve itself, but just like any other complex situation, it's hard to know how to fix it when you can't even identify where the problem is. If you find this industry update useful, please share this with others, like and subscribe. And again, thanks for watching these videos.